is here again, and today I would like to talk about training. Not necessarily the training that I was doing in the videos, however, that could be a good example as well, but I would like to talk about training in general. I do believe that this period of time when most of the gyms are closed for a certain amount of time, most people will have to adapt their training, which means that even though they think they are good in the gym, what they are doing is actually good. Probably now they will have to realize that throwing around weights would not work at home when you haven't got so heavy weights at home. Most people, they might have a dumbbell, or a bar. Most people don't have much equipment at home, like I don't either. I only have that one band, which is literally just by chance. I had it with me because this is the band that I normally pump up with backstage. So I was not ready for the gym close down either, but I'm glad at least I have his band. So what I'm trying to say is that unless you are a heavyweight bodybuilder and you carry a lot of muscle mass, then you would probably need a bit more resistance. But generally speaking, I think mixing up your training, even if it's just body weight or with a band or two, could actually be good even for your body. I'm trying to point out that with a lot more concentrated training, you probably don't need as much resistance as you get in a gym when you have all the equipment and all the weights and the plates and the dumbbells and everything around you. When you only have a band, or you only have a certain amount of dumbbells, or maybe a bar, or maybe not even that much, then you probably have to adjust your training to it. What I was doing on this pull day here, which was back and bicep, my training is quite concentrated anyway, even when I train in the gym. Probably you've seen it in other videos as well. Now here it is even more concentrated. I focus even more on the target muscle, which means I slowed down the reps and I literally focus on the squeeze in the target muscle as much as I can. Yes, this resistance that I have in the band is something different. Yes, I have to deal with it because I haven't got any other options. I could just stop training if I wanted to, or I can adapt my training to the situation that I have right now. So I decided to adapt my training, and quite frankly, I'm 100% sure that, changing up my training right now will actually do some good for my body as well. Not to mention that, I was kind of almost competition ready when I stopped my competition prep when the gym closed down. I was literally 3 weeks out. So my body can do with a little bit of a rest. However, I'm not resting, as you can see, but my training is a little bit different. So I'm doing most of the things that I would do in the gym, probably I would say on a cable machine. This is a lat pull down, as you can see. However, I only have a band, so I have to make sure that I squeeze the target muscles and I put as much time under tension as I can. So my reps are a lot slower. It also means that, yes, the sets take a little bit longer as well, because I'm trying to go to failure, which actually I can achieve even with this band. if you focus on squeezing the muscle as much as you can, even with that little resistance, which is really not a lot compared to what you can do on a lat pull down machine, you can still get a good pump and you can still go to almost fatigue. At least I could. So this is that I would like to point out that most of the people who train in a gym will have to adapt their trainings, because throwing the weights around, doing quick reps will not work with light weights. You're not going to get to a fatigue. You're not going to even get a pump unless you try to focus on the target muscle. Here I'm just using a water bottle, as you can see. It's a different type of resistance. I prefer the cable because cable or the band gives you more or less a constant resistance. However, this will do for now as well. The only thing is, as you can see, the positives when I curl up is really slow. So I put as much pressure on the bicep as possible. So I don't just swing the weight up and then drop it back down, but this is a very controlled movement. Yes, I can go up to 15 or 20 reps, but I'm still working on the muscle. I'm still working with the bicep. I'm very focused on the bicep. I'm not swinging, I'm not using my shoulders. I'm not using my hips. It's literally a very, very concentrated bicep curl. And that will give you a pump, and that will give you even muscle growth if you can go to failure. So don't think that because you're not in a gym, because you haven't got a pair of dumbbells at home, you cannot work out, or you cannot get a good pump, or you cannot get a good workout. You can, you just have to adapt your training. If you have any questions regarding all this, I'm more than happy to help you. If you have any questions regarding your nutrition as well, I have other different videos up on my YouTube channel, on my Instagram TV, IGTV about nutrition as well. So drop me a message. I'm more than happy to help. So I think this was the last exercise I was actually doing on back. What normally I'm doing now is basically I'm doing one back, one bicep, one back, one bicep. So I get to 4 back exercises, 4 sets of each, and 4 bicep exercises, 4 sets of each. So that is my pull day right now. In a gym, probably I would do a little bit more. In a gym, probably I would do more supersets. So actually, it is working out pretty well for me because it kind of mixes up my training finally. This is just a different hand. Basically, it's an underhand row because I've done this exercise earlier. Actually, probably you remember the first exercise was the same thing. However, it was with the neutral grip. This is with the underhand grip. And that targets, just a different angle, different part of the back. So if you have any questions, if you need any help with your workout, not only at home now, but later on in the gym, you can hit me up, give me a message, drop me a line. And I'm more than happy to help with your workout, even with videos to explain. And I'm also available for personal training if you need any help with that. Thank you for watching.